We still have a bit of music. Even the sound man's got excited.
Let's try
John Higgins can't believe it. He's been a pro for some 20-odd years, John Higgins, and he's never seen anything like this. There's Judd's family and his brother up there in the boxes, and what can happen in the next 2.5 hours or so? Can Judd Trump, having lost the previous 4 frames, suddenly get himself back into this match? This is a really important first frame. He can't let Higgins get further clear. Well, there's a gentleman, the 6-times world champion Ray Reardon, and I'm sure he's never ever, like I and you, Ken, have witnessed anything like that.
If the music hasn't got the juices flowing, certainly that pot will have. There's been a hallmark of this young man's game since he arrived here 17 days ago.
Needs to get on the one above the black, but he doesn't need to be on the cushion, because unless he's dead straight, he can't get on the black. I think he's okay. Maybe he'll run through and still get on the black in the opposite corner. Depends on what angle he has on this red. And the angle's perfect.
$11. $12.
Good shot, right side of the blue. Would like to get rid of that red that's close to the left-hand corner pocket, but there is one or two reds just above the black on the right-hand side as we look. They're open into this left-hand corner pocket as well.
Yeah, certainly the bottom one of the 3 would really help, wouldn't it? Because that would open the other 2. He's played for the one on the cushion.
17. 18.
Don't know whether he's got the perfect angle. He needs to be behind the black to make it easy, but he should be able to stun past the red with a little bit of left-hand side, just on and off the cushion. Slow down, white. Well, you better hope the middle one pots, otherwise
25.
It's a little awkward. I think he got a fast bounce off that cushion. The middle one doesn't pot, so that's a poor shot. Just came a little bit quick off the cushion then.
Good recovery. Well played. Needs to be top side of the blue.
26.
It's okay. I think the red on the left-hand side of the table goes into this bottom right-hand corner pocket. There you see the angle on the blue. Now, if he has an angle on this red, well, he can stump for the pink. He may even...
31.
He's been aggressive, being a forte of his game. He may... It's a little bit straight. I thought if he had a better angle, he could have gone into the pack and still tried to get up for blue, but the pink is available if he wishes.
Yeah, that shot is on, Ken, isn't it? A little stun run through off the edge of the pack, but I think he'll probably screw to get top side of the blue. Well, I played for the pink
32.
in the middle. If he's straight on it, it's not good. He needs to be on a 3/4 ball angle so he can get on those 2 reds at the back of the pack. That's not too bad. Should be able to get on them okay. decided to risk bringing another red out, and it's gone not too bad. Just push that red over the... Try to push
38.
it over the corner. Play for blue or bought colour here.
Foul. Job Trump 38.
Well, he didn't expect the cue ball to come off as straight as it did, hoping to get a wider angle, just missed that middle pocket. But he hasn't left anything, just a safety shot. John Higgins. Well, I say that, he's picked one out. Well, and he's top-sided the brown, and that was an excellent shot. Well, I didn't see that one, Willie. I didn't think that one potted, but there you see, right through the gap.
Yes, from our camera angle we had from the box, Ken, it didn't look like it did, but Higgins spotted it, and I'm sure he played it as a shot to nothing. So in fairness, coming in and out of baulk has been quite fortunate, but one good positional shot, he can get right back into this frame. Not as played, but he'll take it.
5. Six.
Overrun it slightly.
12.
Wanted to be a lot straighter on this red. It still pots, but I would love to have a straighter angle on it.
Yeah, John was shaking his head there. Maybe he felt he got a poor bounce off the cushion, as Judd did a little early on, to be fair.
Yes, good shot. Held it well for the pink.
13.
That loose red is in a perfect position here. If he gets low on it, he's got to try and leave an angle. When potting the red, he can disturb the four that are in a cluster. There you see, just nice angle on the red.
And there's the legendary Dickie
9.
Bird, one of the best umpires of all time, a regular follower of snooker, loves his snooker. Good pal of mine, Dickie, bless him. And that's a very clever shot, bringing the reds into play,
20.
knowing he'd be on the pink as well. And he's right back into this frame now. To Trump supporters, we'll be very wary of the next 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
Yes, the cue ball just collecting a bit of chalk. There has a red, it's gone close to the left-hand side cushion, as Jan Verhaas from Holland. Big knife for Jan as well, of course.
Pink not
26.
available now, so I don't know what angle he has on the red, whether he can screw directly back for the blue. If not, he'll play for baulk colour.
27.
Able to widen the angle, so he's in blue or baulk colour. So 7 points behind. It's all about that red on the left-hand side, isn't it? You'd expect him to get the next two reds and colours. Will he get on the last red?
Oh, played that very well. Almost played 2 shots in 1 here. If he misses the cannon on this red, he'll still would have still been on the red, open into the bottom left hand bottom right-hand corner pocket, but took the red out perfectly.
33.
Purposely holding the spot, and this all came from Judd Trump when he misjudged the pot. He potted a ball and unfortunately went in off in the
39.
middle. And looks like it could possibly cost him the frame now. John Higgins having there's another chance to see that shot. Just play with a little bit more left hand side, as Ken said. He just expected it to come off that cushion at a wider angle, and he was playing for baulk colour. It's a real sickness. But this break has been superb from Higgins. He's had the cue ball under control every shot.
45.
Blue or baulk colour off this last red, and becomes strong favourite to open a 2-frame advantage.
.46.
Well, he was hoping to get on the green, but yellow is fine. Just screw back. Yellow in the same pocket.
48.
Well, even referee Amber Haas feeling a little nervous.
48.
That's understandable. That reception at the beginning of this frame excited everybody. 16 ahead, so green and brown. Someone's phone has just gone off.
The magnificent Crucible Theatre packed to the rafters this evening, as you would expect from
53.
best tournaments we've had for many, many years. The only thing that's missing is a break of 140 or above. Maybe that will happen tonight.
Make sure they're off now, please.
This to go 23.25.
Right, can you just make sure he's out?
People get a little bit annoyed now. There's a few mobiles going off, and this is frame ball. Well, that's 5 frames on the trot for John Higgins.
Great job. 62 and the frame.
Well, Judd Trump started with 38, and luckily, perhaps some people can say, went in off in the middle. John Higgins replied with a frame-winning break of 62. John Higgins goes further clear now and leads 14-12.
And from the intensity of the Crucible, the relative peace and quiet of the Winter Gardens here, where we can coolly dissect what is going on, John, Steve and myself. And in terms of the momentum of this match, Steve, 5 frames in a row for John Higgins completely turned things around from this afternoon.
Yes, and even though Judd got in first, it was the monster that is John Higgins that mopped it all up. And from this position, I think he smells blood.
Indeed, yes. And there was one ball, I think, that possibly could be a key to the outcome of this final if this goes on.
I don't think there's any danger. This is the key. This is turning the match. I mean, he looked at it for over 2 minutes and came up with the idea of playing the shot.
Frame 22 this was. Judd had the chance to go 4 frames in front here, but suddenly Higgins was back in it.
The trouble with playing the shot the